Okay, hey you guys. This is just one of those days where my tarot cards are just keeping me close. Apparently, Netanyahu, the exit polls are showing he won't be able to win. Yay. And then he's supposed to give some sort of speech at 3 a.m. locally, so I guess that's about in an hour or so? I don't know. But the moon just passed the planet Uranus, which is surprises, unexpected. And even though it's only 7 p.m. on the East Coast right now, I just keep feeling like this day has so much more to offer and unravel and tell us. But I do want to check in with the Mercer. With the Mercer, the five-head. Rebecca, five-head. What are your thoughts about Netanyahu right now in Israel? Thoughts on that? What are you thinking about Netanyahu, Israel? Stolen. Got away with it. Got away with what? Ten swords in the back. Is this Netanyahu? Yes. Oh, got away with Netanyahu. Netanyahu. That's a Netanyahu. A Netanyahu. Yes. He got away with a tower moment with the United States of America? What is this? Totally done with a tower moment with the United States of America. And an agreement. Come on, five-head. Does this have to do with the drone attack? Three-cup celebration. Hanging on to what they have. Anxieties about that. Got away with... I can't believe how many sirens there are today. Got away with... Totally done, burnt out, done. It's a tower moment for them. Here's the United States of America. They have an agreement to win the election, hang on what they got. Oh, and now they're nervous. They are nervous. There's Jared. Come on, puppy dog. You gonna sing? No. Just coming inside. Okay. Okay, five-head. What's this anxiety about? Usually when you get like this, you want to trigger other catastrophes, don't you? Tell me about this, Becca. What is this about for you? What's this about for you? The money. Oh, are you worried about money? Good news, Jared. You know, the Hanged Man and the one before is the challenge is Jared, I'm wondering. Base of this. Oh, did you get bad data again? The fool was Netanyahu in May. And now they're bound up and he is a fool twice over. This is what she's worried about. You can't steal elections anymore. It costs a lot of money and you're all this comfort and security. And what's going to happen is that... More swords in the back. Seems to be a thing when you're stealing elections. We see this as fated. We see this is fated with Rebecca Mercer because the environment, they set it up and walked it away. The environment is walking away, setting something up and walking away, or a change of course. Oh, boy, Rebecca, you are sure chatty right now. Your hope is the King of Swords. The Mueller report now? What? King of Swords, who is that? King of Swords. King of Swords. I think they want to do something about this. The fear is intelligence, the intel community, and hopefully they can just perform some magic. What's to come? Justice. What kind of justice? Because your kind of justice is like the Kavanaugh and Attorney General William behind bars. Bar. Oh, this is about her. Very comfortable. She has 10 swords in the back. Now, really, you're nervous because of the Fool fated. You know what? I need to go write this down. I'll be right back. Okay, I pray Netanyahu's out because the 6 Wands mob is kind of a 5.5 Wands mob. A 5 Wands mob. Which means that would be very sad. Okay, you know, Putin. Pooty Vlad Stub. What do you think about the Netanyahu election? The election is, oh God, I feel like he's throwing stuff and tossing tables. Yikes. Okay, what's up, Putin? What do you think about the election with Netanyahu? What's up about that election? Pooty. Balancing my Botox. Secret talks about that. 7 of Cups, gaslighting. Mercenaries, paying them off. I'm just going to keep up this fighting with people. I'm all 6 Wands mob, all in. Okay. You're helpful. Not. Okay, Bibi Netanyahu. I guess I should ask you. What do you think about that election there? What are your thoughts about the election, Bibi Netanyahu? Benjamin, what do you think? What are you thinking? It was fated. I hope you are conceding. Latest. Is he conceding? Trump dynasty. Fighting. The inners are grinding stuff up, stalling, delaying, trying to get to calmer waters and take some intel with them. The base of this is the Republican Party and data. They're still working on it. You know, you just don't seem really upset. Okay, you know what? Republican Party. Europe. What do you think about this election with Netanyahu and what happened? GOP, you goopers. What do you think about this? What do you think about Netanyahu's election? Not election. What are you covered in? You're covered in Russia, Putin. I mean, be any more blunt and honest about this? What's the challenge, GOP? The It was the bad data. I read that correctly, didn't I, last night? The bad data. The challenge is the bad data. So, buttons on your underwear, zippers are scarce. At the bottom is the mafia. Scorched earth. How'd that work? Or is this Corey Lewandowski trying to distract? That's Corey Lewandowski. Wah! And then, can you hear what's his name squawking in the background? Crowning GOP. New York Attorney General, or the District Attorney, or the Southern District, someone in New York with a court and a sword. In the past, the Republican Party, yeah, we know you try to bind people up all the time. Hillary, and what's to come, voter suppression, leaving people out, dropping drones on people. How do we see the GOP? Very comfortable. The environment is one of the Trump dynasty, fantasy, hope. You hope for new money with Jared. You hope Jared comes forward. I did not ever even expect to see this, but money from young people. Or maybe that's Lewandowski getting I don't know. What's ideal, GOP? Shoot, I said ideal, but I also meant fear. I said ideal. Ideally, I think I put this in ideally. And now tell me your fear. It's Nancy Pelosi. Ideally, they want Rebecca Mercer to come forward, but you know, she's all nine swordsy. What's to come, GOP, for the GOP? They're going to fight, or this is in intel agencies. They're balancing the money. Okay. Does nobody have a plan here? What's going on? Okay, tell me. Why are you guys so afraid of Pelosi? Everyone just keeps bashing her. Dems don't know what they're doing. Dems are disarray. Blah, 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 blah. She won't talk about impeachment. Well, she won't talk about impeachment because the 2 times she did, we got 2 mass shootings. One within 24 hours in El Paso / Dayton, Ohio, and the other one was in Midland, Texas. Nancy's not going to talk about impeachment. She's going to lay low because her life is in danger. I've done readings on that. Okay, so GOP, why are you afraid? So scared of Pelosi? Why are you so scared of Pelosi? It's kind of rich considering how mean and brutal, nasty you were before to Pelosi, and even worse with Hillary. Why are you so afraid? Afraid of Nancy. She's just a grandma. Oh, she's got the corpse. And Ivanka. And stolen elections. This is what the GOP knows about Pelosi. Meanwhile, crying at the judiciary hearing, and Nancy's also got Jared. At the base of that is what? Voter suppression. What else? Putin. Zuckerberg. Oh, that's who we need to check in. And winning elections by cheating, but the sword's coming. The sword of truth is coming out. Okay, that's who we need. We need to check in with Zuckerberg. With Zuck. Mark Zuckerberg. Just really, just the creepiest social skills ever on someone. Could you name anybody with worse social skills? I love the people on Saturday Night Live who pretend to be him because it's so spot on. It's just the creep factor is magnificent. Okay, Mark Zuckerberg. Hey, there's an election. Did you know that? What happened? What happened in Israel? You know anything about that? Kind of seems like there was bad data. What's that about? What are you covered in with that election? Are these FBI intercepts, messages, texts? Interceptable. You're covered in discussions. Your challenge is what? It's Nancy. You picked wrong. I've been trying to tell you. Base of this, Zuck. He's got 10 swords Donald. Which might as well be himself, and 10 swords Bibi. But that's a 10 swords fool. Okay, come on. Crowning you, Zuck. Wow, he set that up and he had to walk away because there's so much on him. I think that's why they couldn't pull it off, and that's why they needed all drones attack. In the past, Zuck, what? Yeah, you ruin people's lives and elections, jerk. And what's to come? I hope this is you in jail, dude. What's this? 8 of swords. What's this? Oh, he's encircled. He is definitely encircled with intelligence, evidence, intercepts, everything. How do we see Zuck? Working for the GOP, far right. You know what? I'm going to put this down. Oh, okay, so this is why. Voter suppression. The environment. What's going on for you? What do you think about this election, Zuck? Blame it on Rebecca. Yeah. Remember how she said, I'm not helping? She's been all over this all the time. She's just as bad of a liar. Hope. We'll have some secret talks. Do you fear anything? Fear? Balance? Losing balance. Ideally, okay, you're next. The world will take care of it. The Koch. The one Koch. That must suck to be Zuck. Sucks to be RU, Russia. Mueller is all over him because of the election. Okay. The Koch. What do you think about the election? Israel Netanyahu with Bibi. What do you think about that, Koch, bro? Was it a bromance or a bro bust? I think this is Charles. Is Charles still alive? Charlie, what do you think about Bibi's election? You guys certainly went the distance with the NRA and Mercer and GOP to get him elected with money and drones and strikes and blaming Iran. You guys are such... I'm not going to say it. Okay, what do you think about that election there? Am I going to cover you or lay them? I'm going to cover you. We had all of this data, all of this information. We were so prepared. We learned from last time what happened, and we were ready to make him emperor because that's how we did it with Donald. We did so much for Donald to get him elected. And the challenge? The challenge is retreating and trying to go away quietly. Or is it because your brother died? That didn't help. Base of this, Charles Koch. Yeah, that's what you guys do to people. Over and over and over. It's going to be your turn. Crowning him. Secret talks. That must be with Zuck in the past. You guys really worried about this election because of what happened in May. Really, really worried. And what's to come? Zuck. Oh, is this where you guys are going to throw Zuck under the bus? Because there's an outlet for you guys to do that. How do we see the Koch? Howling at the moon, treachery, deceit with China. And the environment for the Koch is comfort and security. The hope is what? Rebecca will take care of it. The fear is keeping balance. You know what? This is very important. I wonder what they have on that. Keep in mind of that. And ideally, they want it to be Donald, is what's to come. And what's to come? Bribes, dirty secret money, laundering, and suppression. You know what? because we're seeing this so much, yeah, with data and this, I am wondering if we have more election stuff coming out that we don't know about, because they're all saying the same thing, aren't they? Okay, well, that's as far as I'm going to get with that. They don't seem too distraught about this, unless they're still planning backup plan and funny business and whatever else. But I'm sure this week will continue to unravel. So, hey, thanks you guys for hanging out with me all day with these cards. All day long. Okay. If you like it, please click like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.